My name is Danyel Waters. I am the Holistic Health Coach, and welcome to my very first episode of my brand new series called the Women's Wellness Alliance. The aim of this beautiful series is to present you with a bevy, a buffet, if you will, of powerful women working in the health and wellness industry. Women that are inciting change on the ground level. These are women that may be coaches, motivational speakers, Chinese herbalists. We have got a beautiful series of women to present to you. My intention for this series is to create a space for women to gather, to learn and to grow together. So the guests that I bring on are going to be women that will inspire you and motivate you to think outside the box in terms of your health and your wellness. Okay, so these are the women I want to showcase to you because they have a powerful voice, These videos and these interviews will be candid. There is no script. It is a conversation between two women about cool shit. Yes. And it is going to be a space that is going to be able to be pumped out in a 20-minute car drive or a 20-minute walk around the block. Or dare I say, the 20 minutes of your day when you're in the shower with no children. Actually, that never happens either because the children are always in the shower too. So listen, 20 minutes of your day that you can find uninterrupted to sit down and tune in to one of these convos. This is what is going to happen. So welcome to the first episode of the Women's Wellness Alliance. All right, I feel like I should do a little dance break. So profesh. All right, guys, let's get into it. Episode 1. I sit down with the beautiful big-haired Kat John. She is a motivational speaker and a coach, and I like to refer to her as the master of mind unfuckery. I do need to say that this episode comes with a language warning. If you have children in the car or children as you're listening to this vid, possibly not one for little ears. So if you are ready to learn about this beautiful woman and have a convo with us, join in for this very first episode of the Women's Wellness Alliance with Kat John. All right, I'm here with none other than Bailey.
Yeah, you're stealing my thunder.
Sorry, and Bailey's mum, Kat John. So welcome, Kat.
Thank you.
I just literally thought on Kat, hey, I'm just going to have, just a little conversation with you, just a little baby hour conversation, and just find out who you are and introduce you to my people, but also to have a chat about what you do in the health and wellness industry, because I have been vibing with you and loving you for a long time now. I think I was trying to work it out last night. So I came randomly across I think it was your Facebook page and your meditations first.
Oh, yep.
And then I'm like, saw your ZF Tuesday kick off, and I'm like, this is my woman. This is my spirit animal. She's got the head. She's got the moves. And so I was like all over that shit, like a red rash. So tell me how you got in. So you are a coach.
Yep.
I like to call you in my mind like a mindfuck coach. Like you get people past their shit and the shit that they tell themselves.
Yep.
And so how long have you been doing that for?
So running my own business, it's been 4 years now. Prior to that, I was a registered nurse. So since I was 18, registered nursing.
Yeah, nice.
In public hospitals as, all different types. Neonatal ICU, Children's Cancer Centre, heart surgery, post-op stuff. And then I went and studied a grad dip of psychology. This is like along the way when a lot of shit was breaking down in my life and I was trying to find a path. But yeah, in terms of my own business, this will be in its 4th year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And so explain to me, so you work with people on a one-on-one basis.
Yep.
And you also do your meditations as well. You're a motivational speaker.
Yep.
And you also run these incredible live ZF Tuesday dance movement type thing. And you've started quite, movement.
Yep.
Online and on your social platforms where people can free their shit through movement.
Yep.
So has dance always been something that you've done as a stress reliever?
Well, it first started as, like, I was sent into dancing school as a kid. So probably since the age of 4, I've always been dancing, but choreography dancing. And then when free dancing came into my life, I was 26. Me and my boyfriend had broken up after, like, I'd been through some horrible shit, like, in terms of my own health.
Yeah.
Broke through that. So unfucked my own mind.
Yes.
And then was like, oh my
Super
God.
important if you're going to coach other people.
Correct. You need to
like
continuously unfuck your mind. And that was the first time I really unfucked it.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh my God, there's more that I can be. There's just more. There's more to my life that I'm currently living, and he was part of it. He was part of the. I'm not living my full life with you. So he and I broke up after 6 years, and so I'm there at, I think it was 25 or 26, and shit scared to be by myself, because I was always the boyfriend. Give me a boyfriend. Give me a boyfriend. Give me a boyfriend. Fill time. Fill the void. Fill time. Fill the void.
Yeah.
So I did a course back then. My kinesiologist told me about a course, and it was a chakra empowerment course, and I had no idea what a fucking chakra was, but I thought I'll just do it. It feels good.
Does it itch? Like, what is that?
Is it a disease? Or literally no idea, but I was like, it's just the right thing I've got to do.
Yeah.
And part of it, the recommendation was to go to this dance thing called 5 Rhythms. So that's on the north side in Melbourne. I think it's actually around in different places. So it's 2 hours of free dance, bit more left of field. I guess your typical spiritual type people go there. So I walked in and I was like, what the fuck have I done? I'm walking in and there's people just like moving however they want to move, and there's no mirrors and there's no choreography and no one's telling me how to dance. I'm like, what do I do? So for 20 minutes, I was just like sitting on the floor, like just kind of rocking back and forth. I was so uncomfortable, and I just thought, okay, either I can just completely, screw this experience up by being in my own head, or I can get into it. So I started, like, I knelt, and then I would, stand, and then I would start to move my body, and literally within the next half an hour, I was fucking having the best party with myself. But there was like 80 people around.
Doing the exact same thing.
Yeah. So I was hooked. I went back week after week after week. And then there just came a time where I was like, I can just adopt this into my home. But the big thing for me that I was getting out of it was just caring less about what I should look like, or what would look good, or if other people thought I looked good. I didn't even know that was like a byproduct of what was happening. So that was amazing. And then that then transferred into many other areas of my life, in dating or friendships or conversations with family. It just really gave me this sense of freedom. So fast forward, it's been a modality now that I just use. Like, if now I've got stepchildren and shitty with them, like, oh my God, I'm just going to put on some music and dance. Or last night in the car, there was, the kids were a little bit low and flat about certain things, and so we just cranked up the music and started moving and dancing. So it's definitely a modality that is it's a tool that I reach in and I'm like, I need to fucking dance. I need to move my energy and shift the shit and whatever the shit is. So it's become huge in my life.
I love that. Kat had her first. No, I missed your first Melbourne event.
Yeah.
Your second one I went to, and I had almost that same experience as you kind of described, because I was supposed to go there with someone. Alice Nichols, happy birthday.
Oh, is it your birthday? Oh, happy birthday! I want a big ZF Tuesday dance now.
And she was supposed to meet me there, and then something happened with her daughter, and she couldn't make it until kind of at the end. But so I'm standing there on the corners, and everyone was in their groups and their cliques, and they're dancing, and I love it, and I'm like, I want to get in there, but I've got this self-consciousness going on. I'm like, and I haven't got a drink in my hand. And
all the comforts.
Yes.
All that Alice wasn't there was a comfort. Drink there, comfort.
Yes.
Cigarette in your hand, comfort.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm just like, I don't know how. No, I'm just going to kind of move really weirdly, like awkwardly, like that person in the background, just swaying. Looking like a total creeper. And then trying to just snuggle up into someone's group. And then I was just, and it was actually you. You came over and went, and then
I
just pushed me into the middle and just went, just do it. And so it was it is so liberating. And even like that for me, who's someone who identifies as being a bit of an ambivert, so a little bit introverted and just needs her own space, but also really loves connection with other people.
Yeah.
That can be really overwhelming, but so friggin' liberating, because like your cells are buzzing after that.
Yeah.
So I get that, and that can be in itself. Without any other coaching going along with it, that in itself can be really powerful. So I love that you're able to do that through a social media platform where I think people can really struggle to be authentically themselves, because they suffer from comparisonitis and really, kind of just like, how will that be taken?
Yes.
So I love that you do that.
Yes.
Of course, it is a little bit difficult now with copyright issues.
It is one. It is annoying. Two, always dispute it, because if you dispute it, like 9 times out of 10, it'll repost it. 9 times out of 10, it'll repost it.
Damn, I should
dispute.
do that.
Just dispute. Like I'm like dispute, because often
be a rebel.
Be a rebel. Often it's they pick the wrong song.
Okay.
Often it's picking it up as the wrong song. So 0 fucks, keep going.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, I love. So, with your coaching, so you do what? Is it mostly one-on-one stuff that you do?
Yeah, so I do. So when I'm in the coaching, it is one-on-one.
Yep.
I also run group trainings as well. But yes, at present it's one-on-one coaching. But then that's also That's now shifting as of June to twice a year. I'll take 2 intakes, so January and June.
Yep.
10 new coaching clients that they're my only focus.
Love.
So I'll see them twice a month, and then there'll be one group online session every month for that coaching group.
Yep.
So that will kick off in June.
Yep.
That's the pilot program.
Yep.
But at present, then seeing clients one-on-one whenever they can. Every 2 to 3 weeks or something like that.
Amazing. And you offer the free meditations on Sunday mornings?
Sunday morning meds. Yep. They're
that's
free.
Through your socials as well?
That's on Insta and Facebook and YouTube.
Amazing. And then talk to me about this 3-day immersion. Is it you just done it? Just finished it the weekend?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, and this is with your partner?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Yeah. So, since I've run my business, I've always run trainings. It's my natural place. It's my jam. I love doing it. I love a group energy. My energy holds best there.
Yeah.
So last year took time off and just thought, you know what? I've delivered the trainings that I've delivered. They were like the same. So I took last year off and really delved deep inside myself to what's really, what's the next level that I can begin serving people.
Yeah.
So this 3-day training, Beyond Limits, that we just ran, that's basically, it's the first day, it's becoming aware of what you don't know. So it's actually becoming aware of the unconscious, making the unconscious conscious, because there's so many ways that people are in their own fucking way and they just think it's normal.
Yeah.
Or they just don't even know that they're in their own way, and it's like, nah, this is just the way my life is. I'm just really busy, or I'm just stressed all the time, or I just don't have the money, or I just don't have the time. I'm like, mate, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
My kids are just like this, or my partner's just like that. It's just the way that it is, and we don't have sex anymore because it's a few years into our relationship. I'm like, it's just fucking bullshit. So day 1 is like, it's popping people's reality bubbles, and they didn't like it. There was a lot of resistance on day 1.
Yeah.
Like, even to the point where I was like, oh my fucking God, I don't think they're gonna make it.
I've gone in too heavy.
I don't think they're gonna make it. Because it's that the reality is, this is what I know, this is what feels good, this is what feels safe. And then me and Steve are there with basically a shotgun and just shooting through the bubble.
Yes.
So day one is making the unconscious conscious.
Yeah.
Day two is getting people connected back into their superconscious, because there's 3 aspects of consciousness: unconscious, subconscious, superconscious. People are operating from their unconscious, sending messages to their subconscious, and their subconscious is like, okay, I'll just go and enact this or enact that at an unconscious level. And so where we want to wake people up to is connecting back into their superconscious, which is basically having access to answers and information and guidance beyond what we know.
Yeah.
You know, we just like to know what we know, and what we know feels good and what we know feels safe. But when you go into your superconscious, you get guidance that's like, far out. How did I get that? Or like that feels really incredible, but what did I just do?
Yeah.
So day two is training them to connect to their superconscious through the means of intuition. So they're in intuition training.
Yep.
Fundamentally, it's making them remember and exercise the truth of who they really are. Day three is about using your superconscious to then create your ultimate life. So we get them to connect in, and I guide them into, it's a long meditation process. It's like up to an hour and a half of going into what their heart truly wants, and then showing them the mechanics of how to create from their superconscious, whilst mastering the unconscious, their ultimate life. So it's fucking intense.
I imagine it would be.
It's intense. People's brains are mush, but they're excited and they're like juiced, and then they're like, fuck me. And it's intense. They're on a huge journey. But, you know, then we've got a second course that follows that, which is self-mastery.
Yeah.
And it's basically, we've uncovered the first level of their unconscious. We want to uncover what's really underneath.
Yeah.
So now they've got a baseline understanding. It's like, well, this is what's really fucking you up.
Yeah.
But then also go into higher levels of creativity and in creating what they want.
Yeah. Awesome.
And they all signed up to the next course because they loved it. So day one was like, I hate this. Day three, it's like, fuck, oh my God, of course this is the way.
Well, I imagine that unlearning all that you think you know
Yeah.
is really confronting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Wow.
And day two, we're teaching them that they don't have to know how it is. They don't have to know the answer. It's just about letting the answer come.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so that goes against everything that we know of, like working hard and striving hard, and I've got to have the answer, and I've got to know the answer, and logic. You know, and that has its place. But in terms of like magic or miracles or getting guidance for things that you wouldn't normally get, you have to go another way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So I guess what's the length of time between the course that they've just done now and then the self-mastery?
And that's
so they've got
2
enough
months,
time
3
to kind
months. Hang on, when is it? It's July. Well, March, April, May, June. 4 months.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yep.
All
4
right.
months for them.
To actually
Integrate
practice.
and play.
Yeah.
We want them to play with what they've got, not become course junkies.
Yes.
You know, it's like, have your play, have a crack. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna fail. Of course you are. I do.
Yeah.
You know, so it's give it a play. Come and see us again, and then we'll rock and roll.
Learn the next step.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. So if people want to have some cat,
yes.
How do they get some cat? So you've got they can become a paid client of yours. So they can work with you on a one-on-one basis.
Yeah.
They can become part of your group trainings as well.
There's also the Tribe, which is a meditation platform.
Yes.
So the Tribe, everyone gets to trial for 2 weeks, and basically it's called the Tribe on Demand, where there's over 200 meditations that people can pick and choose from, and they're video based.
Yep.
So it's like I'm there with you. It's basically to replace in-person classes.
Yep.
To feel like I'm there with you.
Yeah.
So video based, you can choose whatever you want, but then there's new content added every day, and everyone gets emailed that new content every day.
It's like Netflix for your brain.
It is. Yeah, 100%.
So
100%. It's constant higher self training or super conscious training.
I love that.
So I guess if people are new to my world, it would be join in on a Sunday morning live meditation. Definitely jump on Instagram because that's where the fun stuff is. Then you can trial the tribe for 2 weeks. Then if you're loving that, then you can do coaching, and then you can do Beyond Limits or training. So there's really good entry points where it's like free stuff, and then low grade, investment. Then it just keeps going up. The levels keep going up, and that's designed purposefully so people can just, I guess, become warmed up to this. Because facing yourself is, I believe, the best thing in the world, but it's also the hardest when you begin.
It totally is. It totally is. But I love that you do have those beautiful steps in that. This is me, free content. And you do put out a shitload of great, amazing free content. Like those Sunday middies are just brilliant. Like you wake up, there is nothing better than waking up from maybe a little sleep in and then just flicking that on, and that being the first positive thing.
Correct.
When we can get so lost in that consumerism of socials that you just like hours later have just like done nothing but deplete your energy.
Correct.
So that is brilliant to start off with, and then obviously getting in on the ZF Tuesday. That's my jam. I love that shit. I love it.
It's like everyone's favorite day of the week.
Yes. It's like Monday is no longer a drag because Tuesday's tomorrow.
Tuesday's coming. Tuesday's coming. It's like think of the song on the Monday and then Tuesday's here.
Okay, so tell me about this, because this I find I am struggling with this now. I'm like,
with the song choice?
With the song choice, because if you want to try and match your energy, then I'm like, have I got enough for this song? Like, I'm just going to come out of this body. How is this going to translate on film? Oh, well, that's me overthinking
yes.
things again, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But even on the way here, I'm going, because we are going to do a duo
we are.
ZF Tuesday, and I'm like, what?
Do you know a song? Do you have a song? I don't have a song either.
Well, I have a few. I put in my notes.
Good.
I had a few in my notes.
Okay, good.
I've had a few suggestions as well, but I'm thinking they think it's more karaoke because they're more like power ballads.
Yeah. No, because you want to have some like beat and juice and pump, and that's it. Like everyone's going to have their different jam with the song. Like I always love pumpy songs so I can dance around like a little monkey basically on steroids.
I'm an 80s baby too, so I'm just like, bring me all the cheesy 80s. But it's actually, I love it. I think I've been tuning in and doing it with you for since I reckon September. I went back through my own reel and saw September I think I started putting it out there, but funnily enough had been dancing on my socials for a really long time. I just didn't have an actual hashtag for it.
Well, it's accidental.
Totally
accidental.
Absolutely. But it's funny watching how it matches my moods and energies, because sometimes I'll really go for those weird croaky kind of slowy ones, and then other times it's like pure rock and I just want to bang out some angry energy or something. So it, whatever it is though, it does the desired job, because you get off that and you just feel like, all right, I'm ready to move on, let's go.
Exactly.
So
that's the plan.
Amazing. So if you guys have any questions, please drop them in the box. I'm going to move this a little closer. Let's see what we have here.
You so don't move, Willie. You just
thank you. I do sometimes move, weirdly. Still no fucking idea what a chakra is.
I don't even know how to fucking explain it. I delivered like 7 courses.
Hilarious.
They just work. I just know that they work.
Amazing. All right, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed getting to know the beautiful Kat John a little more. I would absolutely encourage you, if you're not already following her, jump onto her Facebook and her Insta page. It is just a little pure container of goodness that you can unwrap every week. She's got lots and lots of love in there, and lots and lots of mirror kind of stuff, right? I think that when we jump onto socials, sometimes it's with the idea that we're kind of going to numb out a little bit. Okay, we get lost in the void of it all, and sometimes I find, like, this is just purely from me, I guess, But when I will see us really, you know, get fucked, get out of your head, get out of your mind type of quote or whatever it may be from you, it kind of just reminds me to wake up and just go, oh, all right, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
All right.
And that's the thing. You'll get lightheartedness with ZF Tuesday.
Yeah.
You'll get meditations which take you, you know, into a nice relaxed state. You'll get Instagram TV messages where I'm basically holding a gun to your fucking head and giving you just the toughest love before I pull the trigger.
Yes.
You know, and then and quotes that are taking complex or abstract concepts and just putting in between the eyes.
Yeah.
So it's a dynamic channel.
Yeah. And if you're not ready for that type of thing yet, you just come in at wherever angle
Correct.
you are.
Yeah.
Which I think is what is so appealing about you.
Thanks.
Just a little love bug you are.
Thanks, man.
All right. The whole daily. Hey, happy birthday, babe.
Happy birthday,
honey.
Where's your birthday dance?
And we expect to see some goodness out of you today. Absolute goodness.
Nice to meet you all.
All right. Thanks, guys. We are going to jump back on here with into the stories for some ZF Tuesday goodness. And thanks so much for tuning in and getting to know Kat John a little bit more. See you guys.
Bye.